The New York National Guard's response to Superstorm Sandy's collision with the East Coast was a textbook example of how our military forces apply their wide range of skills and capability when New York responds to an emergency. More than 4,500 New York Guardsmen, along with 750 from other states, and members of the New York Guard and Naval Militia took part in the 2-month-long operation. The missions performed ran the gamut from immediate rescue and meeting immediate survival needs to post-storm cleanup. Our forces braved rising floodwaters, worked long hours delivering food and water, flew planes and helicopters carrying vital supplies, hauled supplies long distances, and employed the New York Naval Militia to survey shoreline damage. Guardsmen delivered millions of meals, pumped tens of thousands of gallons of fuel, and visited thousands of apartments and family homes to check on the safety and security of residents. The response highlighted our ability to command, control, and sustain a mix of state and federal military forces committed to the mission. The New York National Guard logisticians oversaw the construction of a base camp sustaining more than 2,000 service members at historic Floyd Bennett Field. Brigadier General Mike Sweezy served as the dual status commander for New York, overseeing the operation of Guard forces on the ground and taking command of federal Title X forces that operated in the area. The New York Air National Guard's 105th Airlift Wing organized the reception of hundreds of pieces of utility repair equipment to Stewart Air National Guard Base from around the country. And our leaders seamlessly integrated Guard soldiers from Ohio, Delaware, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia into the mix of forces aiding New Yorkers. Guard soldiers and airmen worked with utility companies in Westchester County to identify and mark down power lines so that they could be quickly repaired and power restored to residents. Guardsmen serviced and fueled, employed and maintained generators at polling places that were without power so that New Yorkers could cast their ballots. Air Guard pilots flew Army Guard fuel tankers to New York City so that fleets of emergency response vehicles could continue response efforts. Guard soldiers and airmen also took the time to show local residents how emergency meals, similar to military rations, were prepared. The response of our military forces to Hurricane Sandy highlights the bravery and dedication of our men and women in uniform. It reinforces the importance of the Emergency Management Assistant Compact and validates the dual status commander concept during a no-notice emergency response. I am proud of our efforts during Hurricane Sandy, and this disc will provide the details and the stories of our response effort.